Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circumstances, but you feel the rivalry.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
And we're underway. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Oh, shooting chance!
Sorloth really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rodrigo! It's a loose ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Koke. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cleared away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pass is just off target. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Out to the left it goes.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Asensio. Rodrigo. Neatly clipped into space. Rodrigo. Simeone. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's on it, can he get away? And he shoots! Oh, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Gol. Marcó en el minuto 18 el dorsal 10.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
It's come to nothing. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Rodrigo. Shot a goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Koke. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Rodrigo. Driving forward. And he's had a hit! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Rodrigo picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. No joy this time. Barrios. Madrid are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Simeone. And that's another good win of the ball. Chouameni. Probing pass. Chips it through. Now it's Mbappe. Rodrigo goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And Rodrigo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Just off target.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Barrios. Quality ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Koke. And that has put paid to that. Now, this could be a chance. This looks promising. Koke. Spread it left.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bellingham. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Still just the single goal between the sides. Simeone, he has found the way through. Tries a shot! Yes, it's there! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gonzalez. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. He's tried one! Sensational from Bellingham! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Simeone. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Gallagher. Now it's Gallagher. And it's Koke. Shifted it to the flank. Solot receives it in a good position here. Drill. And the shot! There it is! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Sorlot. He's had it taken off him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. That has found him in acres of space. Howson. Fran Garcia. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Picks up, takes a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Gallagher. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
He's had a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Asensio could try cutting inside here. Galan. That is Gallagher. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a promising position. Pablo Barrios gets a cross in. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Simeone. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's a sharp pass. And the counter is on. Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's some shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose